Our Chris Mulcahy's in here, live Impact Studio right now. Chris, are we going to be finishing the week in a lovely way to the Labor Day weekend?
It's actually going to be terrible, Jane. Back to you. No, I'm joking. No, I'm absolutely joking. No, Jeb, let's bring it up. Check this out. I got 4 examples about how great it is right now. Beautiful sunny skies across the area, especially that upper left. Woo, beautiful blue skies. So I had Wednesday as my pick of the week, but then Friday kept on getting better. Let's have 2 picks of the week because this is almost an identical day. And I think you're going to be sunny most of it. It was looking like it could be a little bit stickier today, but I'm barely going to notice it. But temperature's also a little bit warmer as well. In the mid-80s, it is just going to be absolutely downright pleasant. Get outside and enjoy it. Do not miss out on this opportunity. It doesn't usually feel like this in August. So usually we're in the upper 80s and it's a lot more humid. So this is a nice little break to actually have a reduction in that mugginess and have that sunshine. Oh, that's nice. So super sunny and warm, lower to the mid 80s, looking great. One example that it is dry enough for the afternoon, 85 feels like 84 whenever it's too dry or dry enough. It's actually going to be the reverse of a heat index. So good news there. Also, who's ready for some football? You all ready for some football? Woo! Do you have any college teams that you root for?
The U.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
Block Jeb's view there. Jeb is in the house for Carlene, by the way, this morning.
Hi, Jeb.
Working late, coming in early.
That's what we do.
Who are your teams?
Mizzou, we had a huge win yesterday. Bo Fabula.
Nice.
Book him as your Heisman 2026.
Oh, all right. We're already making the call.
We're there. Bo Fabula, Heisman 2026. You heard it here first, folks.
All right, and I'm for who had the worst season in their franchise history. I think that if we could do rankings, I think we should be number 600.
Oh boy!
And I don't even know how many schools there are in the Division I. But last year was so disappointing.
Yeah.
Bama's a cakewalk. You'll be fine tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, no one can accuse you of being a bandwagon fan, though.
Oh no, absolutely.
Right? So I'm a ride or die as well, and I actually re-downloaded the FanDuel.
Yeah. Nice.
Just for college football.
Oh, that's
season.
awesome.
Yeah, that's all I do. It's college football, and that's it.
You were successful last
and F1.
time with that.
I did.
Okay, well, let's bring it back, round 2. All right, and I'm excited for college football as well. People have been telling me to get off the bandwagon, so that's the opposite of Florida State right now. And hey, at least I saved some time. All right, so here's a look at the Dukes Mayo Classic. App State versus the 49ers. That is an amazing start to the season. Battle of the Carolinas, and amazing forecast for that game right at Bank of America Stadium, right around 80 degrees. Temperatures falling down through the 70s. Your weekend forecast, we have the mid 80s, very similar to today on Saturday, but more cloud cover. If I were to pick the day that most likely it's going to rain, it's Sunday, but most of the days I think should be dry for Sunday, and then the same thing goes for your Saturday as well. Getting right to the 7-day forecast, I want to show you that we're back down in the lower 80s on Sunday and Monday. This coming Labor Day should be dry, and then after that we're either side of 80 degrees before we have another surge back to the mid 80s and a better chance for rain. Where if I look at the long range forecast, we are in the lower to the mid 80s, and this actually isn't too unusual for this time of year, because if you look at the upper right corner of any 7-day forecast that I personally show you, not everyone here on the team will, it's 87 and 67 for our average highs, and that soon is about to go down to 86. So we're actually only going to spike up to the average and then down below, up to the average and down below, and that goes for our lows as well. So the lower to the mid 60s and the lower to the mid 80s is going to be our range for our highs and lows for over the next 10 days. And our precipitation chances, I would really say late Sunday, and then again Wednesday night heading into Thursday, it's going to be your best. Let's play a fun game. How many 90-degree days do you think Charlotte has had this year?
This year I will say
I'm gonna
7.
90-degree days.
90-degree days.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you a hint. 30 of 31 days in July were 90 plus.
Oh, I was way off.
I'm going to go 46.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
Oh, are we playing prices right? Can't go over.
Nope, no price. You have to declare that beforehand.
All right. I will say, I'll say 32.
Okay. Jeb, That was a great guess because 51 is the total you can see here. Last year, 47. So we did pass that. But what's interesting is it was during the month of August that we only had 6 of those. So most of those happened in June and July. And our average highs actually during the month of August only averaged to 84 degrees. That is the 14th coolest highs in Charlotte August history, and that goes back 146 years of record keeping. We actually almost had more 70s than the 90s, so that's just so unusual. And I'm showing you some of this stuff because actually a viewer reached out to us wanting to know this, and there might be more of you that want to know about this as well. And the average last 90-degree day, by the way, is September 12th. So the way the forecast is going, I already showed you 10 days, and we finish August this weekend. Realistically, we might have the 90s in the rearview mirror, but there's always a chance, October 13th is the latest that we ever hit it, and I personally remember when I first came here in 2019, we had 6 days in a row to end September and begin October that were 98 plus. So there's always that chance that it comes back, but looking at the long-range outlooks, things are definitely a little bit on the cooler side here. I can show you this. This is the next 6 to 14 days. If these maps are blue, it will show you that it's likely going to be below normal to normal. If they're darker blue, it's going to be chilly. But we're not quite there in that absolutely astronomically below normal. Okay, so I'm going to end this. I'm going to wrap it up with a bow with our rain chances. First off, it is going to start to feel a little bit more humid, especially by the end of the weekend. These values come down to that fall comfort and then back up to more of that air you can wear by Thursday, and then it should come back down. So we're also hitting the time of the year that you're going to have a lot more of these comfortable days that are going to pop up and surprise you, which will make the humid days feel worse. It's all about perspective, the way things go. I already showed you some of the best rain chances going forward, but if you have any plans across the Carolinas, it's a much better chance for rain in the mountains and South Carolina for tomorrow. And then if you're going to the North Carolina beaches, things actually have a good shot at staying dry besides the usual pop-up storm from the sea breeze. And down in South Carolina, it looks to be wetter on Saturday, but then the same forecast you see in Wilmington. All right, now let's get to the futurecast. Here's what it looks like today. Whole lot of nothing. Zip, zilch, nada. Just absolute greatness. Then by tomorrow morning, here comes the cloud cover. Now, I think that we're going to see a little bit of rain in the morning. This model is doing kind of a crummy job at picking up on it. So I'm going to show you this one. This shows a little disturbances down to the south. And the reason why that we were actually calling for not a great Friday earlier on is because it looked like this rain and this cloud cover was going to be here for Friday. But instead, it dove to the south. It slowed down. So I think that if you live in our South Carolina counties, so that would be York, Chester, Lancaster, and Chesterfield County, you will have a chance for rain in the morning. And then you notice by the middle of the afternoon, between about 3 to 8, let's call it 2 to 8 actually, that's where you could have a chance for a pop-up shower or a thunderstorm. And then once you get to the evening, things will start to wind down. Now for the back end of the forecast, it's not being picked up, but here's Sunday heading into the later afternoon. You are going to have a chance for this cloud cover to develop some showers and storms. So even though our futurecast isn't showing anything right now, things are starting to stack up that our best chance is going to be really late day. So you can't always trust all the models. So here's the last of our 7-day forecast. I'll show it to you one more time. Today's actually the warmest day that we have over the next 7 to 10, and then the lower 80s really taking over. What is your favorite temperature range, Jeb? What would you say? What's your favorite?
I like it when it's in like high 50s, low 60s.
Oh,
That
wow.
shocked me. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, no.
Really?
So, yeah, no,
What are you doing here?
Dude,
Yeah.
it's been tough. I like running, and it's been brutal. It's been
boy.
brutal. But I was going to ask you, Chris, and I was going to wait. This is actually an opportunity. So some of us have cleared their entire schedule tomorrow to watch college football.
Yes, yeah.
Is this one of those days where I'm going to look outside my window and feel guilty about staying inside all day, or will I feel good? Is it going to be cloudy? I mean, you mentioned some chances for rain.
You're going to have to bring the TV outside.
All right, is it
No.
one of those days I got to bring it out? Like,
Just
what do you think?
open up the window.
Okay.
That's
All
what
right,
I was
all right,
Although it is
that's good.
warm,
It's
warm, and if you like a high for a 60, then it might be too
I know.
warm
I
for
know.
you
I
anyway.
need that fall weather now.
No,
Where are
but
you
think
going?
about it. I think also since we have nearby systems, you will pick up a little bit of a breeze through the window because oftentimes air compresses and goes through narrow ways. So you're going to have the occasional nice breeze that comes through, and you will have times that will be cloudier. So it's a mix of cloud and sunshine with some cloudy periods, and there's a slight chance for a storm. So absolutely, man. Like
All right.
I'm going over to a friend's place for a birthday and to watch Florida State for the first 6 minutes before they're down by 21.
This is the optimist over here.
Do you know what? Like, no, it's I am such an optimist. Like to a fault, but. For Florida State, when you're playing like a peewee team, I'm just going to be a realist until I see something different. But college, you can change so fast in a
I
year.
was gonna say it's a new team this year.
We were undefeated the year before, so might as well.
Just ride the wave.
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, but the
Just
way
do it
down
like that.
hurts.
Sunday night, because Labor Day is the next day, I got the Miami Notre Dame game. So I'm hoping it really won't matter because I will be watching, and you got some rain.
Yeah,
on Sunday
and
anyway,
and it's we also don't have those like 60-80%. So like if there could be a friend in Iredell County that's dumped on and you have nothing in northern Mech. So it just really depends where you are. This all in all is just a great Labor Day weekend. It's a pretty solid. So it's pretty much where you expect to be. Just occasional rain. As I've only been here 7 years. I've also had this forecast where it's all lower to the mid 90s, super humid with big storm chances. So this is pretty good.
This is pretty good. All right. Well, enjoy your college football viewing
I will try.
all weekend. and then it looks like just barbecue weather any day this week.
Yeah, Monday for sure, no rain. That's the only day that 100% it's not going to rain. So that's the best for a dry grill. But I think really Saturday and Sunday, most of us in Charlotte will be dry for the first half.
All right. Sounds good.